Yeah.
We're just going to knock that out, kick it out of the way. But for other things, and it's also the questions that you ask. So as you filled out the questionnaire that I sent you,
Yes.
I start with that. Well, actually, it starts with the phone call.
Mm-hmm.
So I take notes with the initial phone call, then I send a questionnaire and you fill that out. And with the questionnaire, I use that to put together a custom session for you. But those questions, and they're kind of random and scrambled, and I know people look at it and think it's kind of disorganized, but it's presented that way for a reason. And then I take that information, put it together for you, and from that, when we have our actual appointment, which is Zoom, so I see people all over the world. So we're on Zoom, and then I'm able to, because I can look at someone's face and know when to push the question and where to lead it. If you remember some of the questions that I presented to you, and you were like,
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Things that make you say, So I don't know, it probably comes from experience, knowing what to ask, when to ask it, when to dig deeper.
Okay.
Like we did a lot of talking.
Yeah.
You and I.
We talked a lot. Yeah, for those out there, I personally had a session with Kendall, and it was great because it's certain things you go through, and you kind of in your mind like, what the hell is this? And I'm telling y'all right now, in one session, you get right to it. You get right to it.
I'm an impatient person. I jump right in. We're going to fix this. And as far as I'm concerned, it's my reputation on the line. So I give everyone my all.
Yeah. You're right about that because when we're talking hypnotherapy, we're just basically getting down into how someone thinks, basically, or into that into their quote unquote subconscious or whatever, and just sort of kind of retooling that and getting out. Is that kind of how it works?
Well, when we're talking, I'm dealing with your conscious mind.
Okay.
Getting what you're aware of.
Okay.
And what you can offer.
Okay.
But during the session, I'm talking to your subconscious mind. Okay. While I'm putting you down, you don't even have to follow me. You can think about your shopping list. I don't care what's going on in there. I'm talking to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind always listens. It does not shut down, which is why you have to be so careful who you have around you and what you're being fed, because your subconscious is picking it up. And what you say to yourself, even your inner self-talk, huge. It absolutely matters what you even say, because you believe it.
That's very true. We were talking about that on my last broadcast. We were talking about the power, the reason for watching what we were talking about, music, and why music is so important, and how music goes directly to that subconscious, and how you're listening to everything,
and the repetition.
The repetition
over and over again.
Yeah, the repetition. The movement of the music just kind of has those words go right into what's always recording. Because I suggested to people that movie Inside Out. To me, that was like one of the dopest movies I've ever seen when it came to